Hello, my friends. It's your friend Kevin with today's message from the Angel Tarot. I hope you're well. I hope you're rested. I hope you're in joyful mood today. And if you're not, my hope and my intention is what I've got to share with the card of today will lift you up and remind you that we're all connected in some way, shape, or form. So let's get right to today's card and today's message. All right. So I had said last week, and I think it's working. On Sunday at some point, I lay down the 7 cards for the week for a planning or an outlook or what have you. And then take a deeper dive each day into each one to give you some insight into, what's happening. So I feel guided, compelled, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, to share with you. Here's Monday's card, 5 of Air. Here's Tuesday's card, 6 of Earth. And here we have Wednesday's card, the 3 of Earth. And I might start by offering what's coming up for Thursday. But let's start with where we are. Let's remove. And for point of reference, I'm using Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine and artwork by Steve Roberts. I like to give credit to folks for the resources that I use, and I'm thinking of doing a video on why do you choose tarot over oracle, what decks speak to you, how do you know what decks speak to you. That's a different video. All right, let's get right to today's message. The 3 of Earth. The 3 of Earth, the suit of Earth, let's start there, is connected in traditional tarot with pentacles, materialism, things of a tangible nature, things you can touch, you can feel. It represents all of the material world, the things that we deal with in making a living, caring for our bodies, looking after the earth, aspects of our lives. This suit includes energies of money and work and home and security and health and resources, education, all that kind of thing. Plus, anything else you want to bring to it. It is very earthy. Now, obviously in traditional tarot, this would be considered pentacles. But I like how Radley has kind of reworked, retuned, updated, if you will, these tarot cards. They make more sense to me. So the 3 of Earth, I believe that 3 is a creative number. And whatever's going on today, you can understand that if you're working on something, if you're planning something, if you're bringing something together that will make a living, that will benefit other people, that perhaps is a new teaching module or some ideas that will bring you financial success, a new job, all those things. This card is telling you that you can absolutely succeed with hard work and proper planning. It could also mean that you may get recognition or an award for your talents, your skills. So this is important to focus upon work that involves your passion, what you feel passionate about. And whatever you endeavor to do today on this Wednesday, do it to the best of your abilities. Trust me, your creativity is going to be well rewarded. Now, this can also mean that perhaps you join a group or an organization or get into some kind of networking. What's important if you're going to take that road or go on that step is that you're a team player and you work with others, cohesively on whatever project you're doing, as opposed to trying to be a leader, trying to push ahead, or maybe looking at somebody who is being a leader and pushing ahead with not such kind eyes. The important part of the 3 of Earth is that we all work together for the highest good of everyone. Creating something beautiful or of high quality Can also mean moving up in your career or teaching others a skill or even being an artist. It's all part of the creative process. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow, which I find exciting, this is a major arcana card. It is the Dreamer, and the Dreamer comes with the angelic energy of Archangel Metatron. But more on that tomorrow. You are going to have to stay tuned to find out what the Dreamer's card will bring you for Thursday, 26th of May 2022. Just a little side note, you hear a lot in astrology and psychic circles when Mercury goes retrograde, which we're in. It sends things all over the place. And I keep repeating that it's not necessarily a terrible thing. So I was always led to believe that Mercury retrograde means that things get in trouble, blah, 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 blah. It was always giving me this connotation, this idea, this understanding that Mercury retrograde was yeah, no, not so good. Here's what I've got to say about that. It does tend to make communication, letters, emails, conversations, contracts, negotiations, all of those things bumpy, not necessarily bad. It also, which I always like to look at the light in these situations, shines the light, brings the brightness, and illuminates anything that is hidden, anything we didn't quite see. The slowness of this planet going in a different direction, sliding backwards, if you will, lets the energy of revision happen. It lets us make sure, is this really what we want? Make sure, am I getting the best deal out of this? Make sure, was this house put on the right plot? Make sure, am I talking to the right people to get this contract? All these kind of things. What I'll also say about it, which I recently found out, and I love to share I didn't know that. Like I said yesterday, I think of these planets like ceiling fans now. They whiz around in one direction, but then they're going to go retrograde. So the whizzing slows down, we go back the other way. We're in the last 10 days of Mercury retrograde. June 3rd, it goes direct. So think about the 31st of May, the 1st of June, the 2nd of June, things of a communication way being somewhat stalled. Doesn't mean completely stop. And when you find that what you would like to happen by 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, looking for a letter, waiting for some money, got to pay a bill, all these things, it might get stalled. It might get stuck, lost in the mail. The deposit never happened on time. These kind of things. That's not the time to go, oh my God, Mercury retrograde, here we go. Because that's a vibration. Don't want to bring that vibration into your place of being. What it would be like is, oh, okay, I need a distraction because this is going to take a bit longer and I just need to go to the movies, go for a walk, take the dog out, whatever you need to do to distract yourself and keep your vibrational level up. Everything, as we know, been taught since we were knee-high to couch grass. I shouldn't say that, that's an English expression, but kudzu, if you will. Everything is on vibrational energy. We're all vibrating. The earth is vibrating. Going so fast that we're stuck to it by the law of gravity. So with that saying, what you're putting out there is going to boomerang back. So if you're looking for something to happen that is unbelievable, magical, wonderful, fantastic, all those things, which we all do, who wouldn't want that? You have to match that vibration. You have to match that feeling up. Course in Miracles, Law of Attraction, whatever that is. It's a bit like, oh, yes, to get to those aha moments, you've got to be in an aha mood. And I know that's really tough for some folks right now. I was talking to many folks in my, days as a hairdresser, all about the friends of mine. Price of gas, price of groceries, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I got to look at price. They're numbers. They are numbers. That's it. So instead of seeing $4.39, the number 439, oh, I wonder what that means. So it's distracting. I'm going to go to my Angel Numbers book by Kyle Gray, and I'm going to look up, what does 439 mean? I'm going to go right to it just because I said it. I'm just giving you these as tidbits. 439, angels encouraging you to connect with the divine feminine via prayer, meditation, and going within. Well, that makes sense. Bush gone. These kind of things. I'm using these as distractions. Not to say that you get distracted from the things you are meant to do, because we can sometimes do that. If we perceive something as being, not sure I want to go do that, we can go down that rabbit hole. Here's the other little nugget, and I'll let you go. The brain, through what we've learned, is programmed for that negative way of thinking. I had an observation last week in these YouTube videos that when I put up a what they call them, thumbnails image, if I've got a shocking look on my face, it gets a lot more people clicking to it, which I found quite interesting. Like, oh, we must be pre-wiring ourselves to follow something negative, something shocking, something terrible, something like rubbernecking. And advertisers throw us down that road. They throw down that carpet of dread, that carpet of, oh my God, you'll never believe, that carpet of, you will not believe what happened to me, that sort of stuff. My darling friends, it's a vibration. It's a vibration that will stick. It's a bit like a bad smell. So what do? How do you stop yourself? The awareness stops it. The awareness gets it stuck in its tracks and stops it. Yesterday I was listening to a podcast that somebody shared with me. It was interesting. It was soulful. It was about something that I was once connected to. I'm no longer connected to it. And I was reminded how far I have come on this journey because it did not affect me. It was not affecting me. I could have gone right back down there and said, yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. I'm not talking about Me Too movements either. I'm just talking about when you hear people that are trying to help other people out of a situation that they believe was wrong or different or what have you, you can easily fall down that road and get into that muck and mire. I am so curious about things like that I've done it. It doesn't really go anywhere productive. If you're on a spiritual path, which if you're on this, you are. If you're a teacher, which you're in this, you probably are. The distractions I'm talking about are the good distractions. We're moving into a better place of being. When I was coming up at the roots, people like me, openly gay, oh, no. When I was a little boy, people of color were never supposed to mix up with people of Caucasian. That was considered weird. I'm thinking now in my lifetime, wow, we have come so far where, somebody might want to decide to change the sex, or somebody might want to do something else with their life, and we're becoming a lot more acceptance of difference. Push that a bit further. We are human. We're all just human. It doesn't matter what outside we've got, what inside we've got, we're all human. And be curious. That's it. Work hard, do your best for other people and yourself, and just be curious. Be curious. Not nosy. There's a difference. Curious. Ooh, I want to know more about that. When you get into that being curious, when you get into that, ooh, I might want to look at that a bit more. That's when your life here, your physical, everyday, get up and do the thing, that's when it becomes so interesting. All right, my friends, I've waffled on enough. I love you. Thanks so much for your support. Take care. Bye.